So am I the only one that thought the game Bloody Mary was fake? Cause apparently it's real, and one of my followers named Jackie just sent me her experience through my Instagram DMs, and y'all, I'm kinda scared to look in the mirror now. Before I begin, in case something does happen to TikTok again, go ahead and follow my other socials here and here. I'm gonna be posting everything on YouTube, including my story time, so that's where you can keep up with me in case something happens to this app. So Jackie told me this happened 3 years ago during the first week of June when her parents left for their anniversary honeymoon Thursday through Monday. Jackie told me her parents left her and her twin sister Carly in the house with a set of rules to follow. All of them being basics: clean up the house, wash the dishes, take out the trash, feed the fishes, and no parties. Jackie told me she should have just thrown a party instead of what her and her sister decided to do, because at least they wouldn't be traumatized for the rest of their lives if they threw a party. Jackie said this all went down on the same night that her parents left. She said it was around 12 a.m. when her and her sister decided to watch ghost stories, read true crime articles, and play horror games. Jackie told me the only reason why they did this was because they wanted to get spooked for the thrill of it, and it worked. Fast forward at around 2 a.m. while her and her sister were playing horror games like Red Door, Yellow Door, Cat Scratch, Red Book, and so much more, she told me they weren't seeing or feeling any spirits like they were supposed to from these games. At one point before Jackie called it a night, she said that her sister Carly suggested that they play Bloody Mary. At first, Jackie was not on board because Bloody Mary, that's considered like a baby horror game that never works. But after a while, she gave in. Jackie told me her and her sister gathered some candles and placed them around her bathroom mirror and sink. Now keep in mind, the bathroom that they were using for all of this was the one in Jackie's room, so keep that in mind because that plays a big part in the story. Jackie told me they both closed the bathroom door, turned off the lights, and walked over to the mirror facing their own reflection. She said her and her sister immediately started laughing because this was a bunch of BS, but YOLO. Jackie and her sister then began the game, and this is where things went left. They closed their eyes and started chanting the name Bloody Mary while turning around 3 times. Jackie told me on the third chant with eyes still closed, they both started laughing because of how stupid it was. Until not even a second later, Jackie heard a gasp from her sister. Jackie told me she opened her eyes and quickly turned to her sister Carly. She said she's never seen her sister so terrified in her life. The look on her face was so indescribable, but it haunts her to this day. Jackie told me her sister was not facing the mirror, but instead facing the walk-in shower that was behind them. She was pointing to the shower and shaking. Jackie told me out of fear, she didn't fully turn around like her sister to face whatever was behind them, but instead, she decided to look back through the mirror. She said what she saw next had her shaking just like her sister. As she looked through that mirror with the only lights shining was the candles, in the shower behind her was a lady with a black dress on and black veil covering her face. It was Bloody Mary. She had blood around her neck and all over her hands, and she told me that you could just feel the sinister energy that was coming off from her. She told me the bathroom started to feel stuffy, like the oxygen got cut off, and with every breath she took in that bathroom, she could feel her chest getting tighter and tighter. She said her and her sister started to panic, and the only thing that she could think to do in this moment was blow out the candles. When all the candles in front of her were blown out and now the bathroom was completely pitch black, Jackie said her sister let out a scream, "Get off me," as if she was getting attacked. Jackie ran over to the bathroom door where the light was and hit the switch on. She told me there her sister was laying on the ground with a small cut on her arm. She told me her sister looked up at her and said, "I didn't do this, it was her," and tears started to flow down her sister's face. Jackie told me when she turned on that light, Bloody Mary disappeared. But not even a few seconds later, they heard 2 things fall in Jackie's bedroom and her bedroom door slammed shut. She told me her and her sister were both shocked and were hugging each other, just trying to process what was going on and what just happened. After an hour, Jackie told me her and her sister got up from the floor and finally got the courage to open the bathroom door to see what happened in the bedroom and if the lady was standing there waiting for them. When they opened the door, Jackie's room was dark, but thankfully the light switch was nearby. Jackie ran over, hit it on, and when they both looked around the room, they noticed that it looked perfectly fine. Nothing fell, nothing moved, and the door that they heard slam shut wasn't even closed. They wondered if it was their mind playing tricks on them or just trying to psych them out, but they both know for a fact that they heard everything. Fast forward, Jackie told me that night moving on, she slept in her sister's room until her parents came back from vacation, and she never stepped foot in her bathroom. When their parents arrived, they both agreed to never speak about what happened to them. Jackie told me there's still some nights now where her and her sister both still see Bloody Mary pop up in their dreams, or seeing her for a split second around their house when they turn a corner or when they wash their face in the mirror. Jackie believes Bloody Mary truly hasn't left and is waiting for the right moment to strike at them again.